All right, ladies, let's talk menopause. This is a video that I've been wanting to do for a very long time now. I just want to share with you guys my um journey with perimenopause. So, back when I was turning 40 years old, I was taking Latin dance classes, and I remember being in class, and remember I started experiencing hot flashes. And at first I thought, maybe it was that I was dancing too hard or something. And yet I hadn't even really started dancing much, but yet was sweating profusely. And I'm looking at all of the other students, and they're just like dancing like normal. And I'm like, okay, something's off, because I was not like sweating like this a few months ago, but all of a sudden I'm like sweating. So I kept observing my body and started doing some research, and came to the conclusion that I was starting to go through perimenopause. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not ready for this. At that time, was at this point in my life where I felt like I needed to, you know, check off some more things off my to do list. I started feeling like I wanted to have a baby. And at that time, I was in a relationship, and I was like, oh my God, I haven't had a child, and here I am going through perimenopause. So for me, I felt like that was just way too young. I just was not ready for menopause. I wasn't ready for perimenopause. I just felt like 40 years old was just way too young for this. So I ran across this person named Dr. Lee or whatever, who did research that says that, at 40 years old, or any, time like that, you can actually stop menopausal symptoms by taking progesterone, because that means that the hormones weren't balanced. And if you take over the counter progesterone, that could reverse perimenopausal symptoms. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me go find this. So I'll go to a health food store, and I started, applying progesterone to try to reverse the hot flashes that I was going through. And that actually did work. However, that meant that I was going to have to be on this progesterone cream for the rest of my life. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's not what, that it's got to be a better way than doing that. Also, there was a couple of times that I had gotten, well, I think it was one time since I had started doing that, that I had gotten pregnant. But in the process of trying to work on fertility at the time, I found out that low progesterone would complicate pregnancy. So anyway, there was a time that I did become pregnant, and I ended up experiencing a miscarriage because I did not have sufficient progesterone in my body. My body was not producing enough progesterone. But anyway, fast forward, in working on healing myself from endometriosis, ultimately I embarked on a plant-based vegan lifestyle, and then eventually high fruitarian diet. And I will have to tell you that it's been maybe I've been mostly fruitarian and vegan for going, I think it's going on 4 years now, or maybe it's over 3 years. So I think August of this year will be 3 years. So it's been over 3 years, and I have not taken over the counter progesterone since I became a vegan. And I do not experience hot flashes. I have no symptoms whatsoever of menopause. I will be 48 years old in December. Um, I've experienced somewhat of what appears to be like age reversal, but that's opinionated, because maybe somebody else might think, oh, maybe I don't look that way. I don't know. But, I have much more energy than I ever had throughout my childhood, throughout my teenage years, throughout my adulthood. I'm doing things that I never did when I was that young. But I'm just here to tell you that you do not have to go through perimenopause or menopausal symptoms just because you're in your 40s. That is a myth. Um, Now, you can go through menopausal symptoms, one, genetically, and if you choose not to do anything about that, you can go through menopause and perimenopausal symptoms. But if you believe in yourself and you do your research through healthy diet, through exercise, through yoga, through meditation, through fasting, you can reverse those symptoms. So you do not have to go through menopausal symptoms at 40 years old. So there are things that you can do to heal you. It doesn't matter what it is. If you believe in you, you can achieve anything that you want to do. But that's my testimony on perimenopause and menopausal symptoms. May this video uplift you. If you find that it resonates with you and you like it, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment on this video, and I'll see you on the next video. And also feel free to follow me on Instagram, where I post updates daily. It's pretty quick to, put up a picture or something. Probably haven't been doing a very good job lately, just because I've been so busy with so many different things going on in my life. But nonetheless, I post pictures of food that I'm eating or something that's on my mind really quickly. I'll put it on Instagram. And my Instagram is firesignsad1111. Thanks again for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye.